equipment on board in the event of an emergency. There are both adult and child-sized life preservers on board. In the very rare event of an emergency, your capable crew will help you don these life jackets in a safe and orderly fashion. While on board, please use caution when moving about the vessel. There are restrooms on board located on the lower level. On the upper level is our full-service bar with a variety of refreshments, including drinks, snacks, and seasonal merchandise. Thank you for choosing Shoreline Sightseeing, a proud family-owned Chicago tour operator since 1939. And just like that, it's time to depart for Chicago's best Lake Michigan cruise. Prepare to be blown away. Not by the wind of the windy city, though we may feel that too. Get ready to take the best photos of your trip. Unwind with the sound of a refreshing drink. Relax while watching the waves and hear all about the amazing city around us. Whether you are visiting Chicago for the very first time or you've lived here your entire life, you'll see why our ironclad city by the lake truly is the greatest city in the world. Our adventure begins at Navy Pier, quite possibly Chicago's most famous attraction.
Okay.
Navy Pier is the only place in Chicago where you can taste all of our favorite foods in one spot.
I know I had brought a child. Where it went, I don't know.
Style hot dogs, Italian beef sandwiches, and caramel cheese mixed popcorn. At Navy Pier, young people explore the city through imagination at the Chicago Children's Museum. Chicago actors bring iconic characters to life at the Chicago Shakespeare Theater. You can grab a drink at Offshore, the largest rooftop bar in the United States. Or you can soar past iconic Chicago landmarks at Flyover, Navy Pier's newest 4D thrill attraction. Whatever you do, don't forget to catch a sunrise over the towers of Festival Hall. Did you know Chicago was home to the first Ferris wheel? The world's very first Ferris wheel debuted right here in Chicago at the
He did, I must have went to sleep.
1993. What's more, the original Ferris wheel was 68 feet taller than the one that we see today. It soared above surrounding structures to a height of 264 feet. Each car could carry 60 passengers, 60. There was one bartender and one fully stocked bar. The current Ferris wheel at Navy Pier debuted in 2016. It is 196 feet tall with climate-controlled cabins produced by Dutch Wheels. cheap, defied city laws, and kept eviction away by throwing pots of boiling water at the constables who tried to have him removed. Streeter kept up the fight for his land and Vice District until his death in 1921. Though Streeterville eventually became part of the city we know and love, Cap Streeter's legacy is still very much alive today. Streeterville is one of the most beautiful waterfront neighborhoods in the world. Don't miss your chance to take a photo with these iconic views.
Yeah, that we should have been on. Cold over there.
That little boat going. Land right there. I'm telling you, he came out of nowhere, gave her a head start.
Way out in the distance toward the horizon, you may have noticed two large, round, stationary structures. One is red and white and looks like a circus tent. These are not boats or oil rigs. They are permanent structures called water intake cribs. Lake Michigan is a trusty and abundant supply of drinking water, and you can thank the cribs for delivering that water to your faucet. The water in your glass at lunch, in the shower at your hotel, and in a Chicago firefighters' hose all originate from those tanks out on the lake. The cribs were built in the late 1800s to retrieve cleaner water that was further away from the city. The water travels in a series of tunnels under the lake bed back to land. 2 teams were assigned to dig these tunnels back and forth. One team started on the shore, one team started at the intake.
This is about the drinking
And by
water,
some
didn't
real
it?
Chicago luck, the 2 teams met in the middle.
So that's what he was talking about right there.
Dig up on the Lake Michigan.
Ah, for real?
Yeah, there's salt land.
Huh?
Salt land down there on the water.
It's a pretty skyline in the back. Land right there. Look at it. No, he's the land. She said alligator. Sharks. These people. There's another boat. They gonna know they gone.
I seen Godzilla.
That's New York City.
Oh, what you say that was? That's not a lighthouse. What you say that is?
He said they where they keep the water is for the drinking water, and you know that's one thing I heard him say. But they drink water from Lake Michigan, and she said I guess they get in and filter and all that out.
Learn that a body of water this large is salt-free. Lake Michigan is the second largest of the 5 Great Lakes, which were formed by glaciers melting at the end of the last ice age about 12,000 years ago. If you've never seen one of the Great Lakes in person before, you might be surprised by the massive size, endless horizon, and epic waves. The Great Lakes are not tidal, though lake levels do change with wind and weather. The lake levels also rise and fall year over year, depending on annual rain, snow, and ice. At its deepest point, Lake Michigan sinks to 925 feet deep. A 90-story building could fit entirely beneath the surface. That's not much shorter than Chicago's tallest skyscrapers. Maybe the first thing you'll notice about Lake Michigan is its beautiful color. The lake can appear bright aquamarine in the sun, dark blue at dusk, or icy silver during a winter storm. The blue of Lake Michigan is a unifying color theme on the Chicago skyline, and many buildings downtown are designed with the water in mind. The lake is such a defining feature of our city, most residents can point to its orientation from anywhere in town.